PS5 and Xbox Series X shortage may last until 2023. Oh my freaking God. All right, guys. Well, we're going to be talking about all that and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCrackNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
Listen, play it. Just play it. Play it.
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
Okay.
Yes.
Listen, there are drinks out there that are waiting for me to drink them. We got to do this. Let's go.
All right, let's do this, man. So we got a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And first of all, we're going to talk about the PlayStation Showcase that's coming up next week. And it's coming out. I can't wait. I was kind of shocked about it. But look, Thursday, September 9th, Sony is going to reveal something big. I'm hoping the God of War game. And maybe some other cool things that I'm actually excited for. But this bill was announced. They showed it off on Twitter. And that let us know that it's going to be airing, of course, September 9th, 1 p.m. What is this? Pacific, right?
Pacific Daylight Time, yes.
Oh, okay.
Which
Pacific
is
Daylight
4 p.m.
Time.
Eastern Daylight and 9 p.m. British Standard Time.
You see, I love Willie. This is why I love him. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go on. Willie, any words about this by any chance? Like any
direct
hopes
quote.
and thoughts?
Direct quote. They said that they're going to, quote, look into the future of PS5. And a blog post later on when it said that they're going to have a look at, quote, updates from PlayStation Studios and some of the industry's most imaginative developers for games releasing this holiday and beyond.
All right.
Ragnarok could be there.
Yes.
More Forbidden West could be there too. And it's a runtime of 40 minutes. Hopefully they can squeeze quite a few game announcements in there and there'll be something for everybody.
I really hope they do. I'm still optimistic about what I'm going to say right here. But can you imagine they say something about backwards compatibility and then they're just going to, ignite it.
You know what?
If you guys could play 4-3 on it.
You know what? That dream died.
That dream
died. I'll tell you why. I didn't realize this. The PS5 doesn't have a CD laser.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it does not. That means that all PS1 games,
then?
It has a Blu-ray laser.
Oh.
It has a laser to read Blu-rays, and it can read DVDs as well. Am I right on that? I think it can read DVDs.
You might be right.
But it cannot read. It cannot read CDs. That means all the PS1 games and quite a few PS2 games cannot be read.
Okay, well, yeah, that sounds like a dream killer there, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean,
things can happen.
Compatibility, I'll be pleased, but the dream's over.
Let's see what happens. I mean, God knows what they can do. I mean, fuck, they just literally turned on a fucking part of the console where you can stick in the M.2 now. So let's see what happens. I'm just saying it just for the fuck of it because I'm hoping for dreams and shit. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. I don't care. But what's really going to happen now is with the Nintendo Switch and its big news. So it looks like the Game Boy and Game Boy Color titles are heading to there now. Not sure when, but there already talks about it that they're going to be putting it on the what's it called, the family plan for fucking Switch. What's it called again?
Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, there we go. The Nintendo Switch Online. So they're going to be bringing those titles up soon, and I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, yes, everybody can get a fucking the downloads for it and do it on the computer or whatnot. But it's going to be pretty cool to have those games on your handheld and play them out there with your family and friends or whatever, and play some old school Game Boy Color and Game Boy games on there. That's just, at least to me, I think that's pretty freaking neat.
I think that Nintendo doesn't like money.
I don't know, but I think they like money, but they just like bringing more people in. I mean, fuck, they're making more money as it is right now with the Nintendo Switch.
Let's discuss that. That point now, bringing more people in.
Okay, go.
There are only 80 NES games and 50 Super NES games available on Switch Online. With the amount of titles that they can get access to, because they have good working relationships with Konami and Capcom now, and Square Enix. You mean to tell me that they can't bring some of the heavy hitters from those companies into the Switch? and just now they're gonna bring Game Boy and Game Boy Color. They don't like money.
Okay, I see your point. But let's see. I mean, they're gonna pretty much do what they've been doing so far with the NES and the Super NES. That they've just been putting certain games out there, not the whole freaking library. But every month they always take one in, put one in. So I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not saying that
just think that it's just them.
I'm not saying that they go and put every single game they've ever put on a Nintendo console. I'm pretty sure they might not be able to get a hold of Data East or Vic Tokai because none of those companies exist anymore. Yeah. I don't know who owns the rights. But Jesus, Konami owns the NEC license. They can't put TurboGrafx 16 games in there? You telling me they only think 80 games are worth putting for the NES? Nah, they're just drip feeding this shit like they did with the Virtual Console. They don't like money.
That's crazy. Now, you know what's funny? That we're mentioning this and watch them, they do something because you said it.
Oh, yeah, because Uncle Willie is the pulse of gaming, and they all listen to me.
It's a possibility. I mean, there's been time that we even said it, we called it, and shit happened because you said something. I mean, well, I'm not saying you're the blame, but you're the reason.
If that happens, I guarantee I will gloat about it, and I won't even be humble.
All right.
Fuck that shit. I'm too old to be humble.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about this whole Nintendo Switch news? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you agree with Willie? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We would love to hear everything you got to say about this and everything else that we're going to be talking about. Now, for instance, Activision teases Call of Duty Vanguard with a special care package for influencers. Guys, you can send it to us too. We love shit like that. But enough of that. So they said, I love special care stuff like that. I will love to do videos of freaking like special care packages and shit like that just to show it off and talk about it. I don't care if I even got to return it, but the fact that we get that, that'll be awesome. So there's an influencer out there that pretty much they got some killer shit there. They got themselves first a green military utility bag, a water bottle, and an ammo crate that appeared to be locked. So I guess they have to wait for like a secret code or something to open this thing up. And it's just pretty neat. I think personally that's dope. For me, I'm not gonna wait for that fucking code. You're gonna see me trying to break that shit open, not break, but just fucking try to figure it out and get that shit open just to see what the hell's inside that crate. But that's just me.
That's why you don't get shit from Activision.
Shut up. But then again, that's why I'll be obedient and I'll be like, okay, fine. I'll wait for the code and try to hack it myself and do my thing and whatnot. You know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen. What? This is shit that I always look at and ascribe it to them just cutting the game up. Mm-hmm.
There's going to be some exclusive shit in there. And then they're going to go and say, oh, you saw how... Because the influencer that got this was Charlie Intel. And he posted it on Twitter.
Yeah.
When he opens it up on the 7th, there's going to be some exclusive shit. And then our Activision Blizzard is going to say, you want to get what Charlie Intel got? Pre-order.
That sounds right. That actually sounds pretty right. But you know what, man? Whatever. That's how it is. But I think also for these influencers, they get special things just so they can show it off online, on video, on things like this, for people to get a little more hyped and overwhelmed to, oh man, I really gotta get this game. But then again, as influencers ourselves, I will like to get that benefit and try it out as well. Even again, like I'm saying, even if I had to send it back to them and be like, hey, look, okay, I guess I used it and they get it back because that's their property, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind showing it off and testing out the game. But I will be honest about the game. I have no sugarcoat shit here.
I only influence two things in this world.
And that is?
The quantity of food in the fridge and the quality of the pipes in my bathroom. Those are the only things I influence in this world. My kids are old. They don't got to listen to me.
All right, fine. But you know what, Willie? Let's talk about something else now. Let's talk about Fortnite. And Fortnite's Operation Sky Fire event is coming this month and concluded to Chapter 2 and Chapter 2 Season 7. Sorry. So, yeah, it's coming very soon already. It's actually coming on September 12th on 1 p.m. Pacific Standard, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 BST. British Standard, sorry. So they're saying to pretty much you have to keep an eye on this because it's going to be, it's going to be a 30-minute mission type of thing, and it's only going to kick off one time and one time only. So that they're pretty much suggesting that everybody to keep an eye on this. And again, it's only a one-time event because once it's gone, it's gone. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and stuff like that, they're going to be posting on there just for you guys to see it. So if you don't want to miss the opportunity, check out the times again. September 12th, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Pacific Standard, 4 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. British Standard. So you heard it from us, guys.
If you're into this, make sure you get all your epic quests out of the way.
Listen,
one thing about Fortnite, they really end their seasons with a bang.
They do. They have a very interesting way of doing all these season things, dude. To a point where I don't even hate on it, to be honest. I actually like the fact that they're very engaging to things like that, and they keep it very hype, for everybody. So it's not like one of those like, okay, well, season 7 is done, guys. Done, and that's it. Like you don't see nothing else, or anything kind of like bland or whatever. No, but they always have a video, a motion, or something, a big bang or whatever is gonna fucking happen to it, which keeps you draws in. Well, yeah, it's an event. But I'm just saying.
The conclusion is an event.
Yeah. And it's pretty interesting. Right. I like it, though.
All right. Talk about your favorite thing now. Go ahead.
Okay. So, Battlefield 2042 gameplay footage includes 4 specialists and their abilities. And let me tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, I love this game. It looks really good. Agent Joe and I and Serge pretty much can't stop talking about it because it looks really good. So the new footage from DICE EA gives us a proper introduction of Webster. Let me see who else. They give you Webster, Maria.
Webster McKay, Maria Falk, Piotr Boris Guskowski, and Wilkes Casper Van Dale.
I'll tell you right now, those last 2, I would never got their names right. But that's another thing. So you get to see those 4 operatives and their abilities and whatnot in the game. And I'm going to tell you right now, I will play this over Call of Duty anytime. This looks pretty good. I'm actually very excited for it. I can't wait to see more. And I pray to God that they show us a little beta for we can play it out and try it out some more and see how it is in the game. But it looks pretty cool. And yes, we will still be probably introduced to one of the wingsuits. So we're going to be seeing that soon as well. I can't wait. Willie, what are your thoughts about this?
My thoughts are that I got 12 PS3 games in.
Yeah.
And The Godfather is in there.
Ooh.
And I think I'll be playing that.
Oh, I like The Godfather. Okay.
Oh, all right, you know what? Listen, I got your mob-inspired gaming needs because I recently got Godfather to go with Godfather 2. I still have Scarface over there that I haven't touched.
Oof.
And I recently got Mafia Remastered. So you want Mob?
You said for the PS4, right?
Scarface?
No, Godfather.
Godfather's PS3.
Shit. Okay. I mean, I gotta dust that fucker off then.
I got Mafia Definitive Edition for PS4.
Okay. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna have to go straight up Mafia games on this because I'm in love with those games, especially Godfather. Oh, my stuff.
I know about that. Yeah. Too bad you don't have your PS2 because Scarface.
I do have my PS2.
You do?
Yeah, I still have it.
I know you recently found those games, and we need to discuss those games.
Yeah. So yeah, I showed Willie my little box of like old school games that I kept. Some were traded along the line.
Cute.
They were
so
adorable.
Cute.
They're adorable.
There was a little box, and he had a little stack of games. It was so adorable.
It's mine. I had more, but eventually I traded them off and gave to family and stuff like that. Especially my, for Fight for New York. I had that freaking black cover, and I get to my nephew thinking, hopefully he takes on the mantle of playing these cool games and being like me-ish. No, he got that game and lost it. I never seen it again, and I'm so devastated the fact that I gave it to him.
Do you want me to give you the bad news?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm missing Fight for New York as well, right?
Yeah.
A loose disc of Def Jam Fight for New York
Mhm.
worth $89. Loose
Yeah,
disc.
my chest hurts already.
If it would have been complete, $139. That's how
Son
much
of a
I have to
bitch.
pay to get that game.
Well, you know what, man? Let's just continue before I start crying in shame.
Yeah.
So, PS5 and Xbox Series X component shortage may last until 2023. Dude, this is scary. And especially for everybody out there that's trying to buy themselves one, this is scary shit. So, component shortage could keep limiting production of the PS5, Xbox Series X, and the Nintendo Switch all the way through next year, according to new reports. Toshiba creates a power regulating chip, which are used for everything from cars and consumer electronics and whatnot, and has been confirmed by Bloomberg that the supply chips that remain very tight until September of next year. Dude, that is scary news, and especially for people that want to buy these systems. You know, at launch, it looks like they're gonna have to wait another year, Willie. Another a whole entire year for this shit. What are your thoughts about this, dude? And what do you think that might be happening?
I mean, why it's happening is simple. The power regulator chip, in this case, is used to power not just consoles, but a lot of consumer goods. And I'm sorry, you may be Sony, you may be Microsoft. You may have all the money in the world, but you're not buying the scale that Ford is. And if Ford can't get enough chips, which, by the way, they can't, they just recently ceased production lines because they don't have the components to finish building cars. And they have, I don't know if you've seen the video, they have acres of parking lots filled with cars that are built except for like little chips.
That is horrible. Horrible.
If they can't get the supply and they order at higher volumes than Sony and Microsoft do, then PS5 and Xbox Series X, you're going to be waiting.
That's scary. I'm telling you again, that's a scary stuff, man. Very scary stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys out there that are trying to be cool about it, I'll wait. If you ever get yourself on a gem, like a PS5, Xbox Series X, or even a freaking Nintendo Switch on a reasonable price, I would pretty much say jump on it, because it looks like it's going to be a long time before you get one. But that's just me saying that. Willie pretty much said it as well about what's going on out there. So keep that, take that with a grain of salt, guys, and let's see what happens. Also in news, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Pokedex may be limited to the first 4 gens. Sorry, I said gems. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl may not include Pokemon Pass, the franchise for the 4th generation. Willie, why?
Because they're too goddamn many.
I mean, for Pokemon itself,
there's-
because there's fucking a shitload of that shit.
There are almost 900 Pokemon.
Dios
It'll
mío,
be
I can't.
pretty insane. Like I would. That's a challenge I would take up. Trying to collect a complete Pokedex in one of these games. If all of them were there. But
Jeez.
now we're talking about first 4 gens. That means that Pokemon from Black and White, X and Y, Sun and Moon, and Sword and Shield, a new Pokemon that came out for those games, may not be in these games. Now, if you remember, when Sword and Shield came out, there was an uproar because they had to chop a lot of Pokemon, but they just decided indiscriminately to chop Pokemon from across all generations. Which means that a lot of Pokemon that people liked, like Gengar, who was the best Pokemon, and I will not hear any arguments about it, were cut from the game. They brought back some later. But again, how are you going to manage 900 Pokemon?
I mean, that is, I hear you, but I don't know, man. That's a lot of Pokemon. That's a whole lot of Pokemons, and at least to manage that, I think I don't know. Do they have anything in plan or anything in mind and how they're going to try to get that going, or at least try to make it happen? I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon fans out there.
I don't know. They went a little nuts with the Pokemon. Have you seen some of the newer Pokemon?
I lost track since Gen 1, to be honest.
I only listen. I know the Gen 1 Pokemon, and I know Wobbuffet and Togepi because they were in the series.
Okay.
I didn't watch past season 5 or whatever because Jesus Christ, they got like 20 seasons of that.
You can ask Cousin Jose.
Cousin Jose, yeah, he's DC and Pokemon. What can I tell you? And Mortal Kombat. But listen, whatever. All I know is that Gengar needs to be there, and every other Pokemon is just not Gengar. That's it.
Okay. I will take that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to argue, Willie's right there to argue, by all means. So, I got great news. Great freaking news. And it's about Shang-Chi. So, Shang-Chi opening night tops F9. That's all I gotta say. They topped F9. So, the opening night box office performance for Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, is better than F9. But I could have told you that a long time ago. According to the reports of Deadline. What?
You just did.
I know. I did. So Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings earned $8.8 million in the opening night previews. So that's, higher than the 7.1 that F9 did that one night in May. So they're pretty much saying, which led to the film posting a $70 million opening weekend. Shang-Chi previously expected to open to 45 over the 4-day Labor Day weekend, and it could outperform those expected right now. I'm not even shocked. It's gonna happen. And I know for a fact that Shang-Chi is gonna bring in all the money, all of it. Willie, what do you think?
For reference, for those who follow these things, yes, F9 did have a $70 million opening weekend, but Black Widow outperformed that, and it had a $13.2 million opening night. Will Shang-Chi reach that number? Don't know. I know I want to see it.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm mad that I don't have tickets yet. But that's the way that life is in Human Malware 2.0.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to hopefully go with the wife and everything to go see this weekend. I'm going to try. Because it's a must. I need this movie. Like, everything I've been seeing, oh my God, Willie, like, there's not a moment I could just watch and there's a trailer that passes and I see it and I try to close my eyes, but I can't. Because I don't want to be spoiled or see something that I'm like, I don't want to see it because I know that it might be something in there that might spoil it for me. But Jesus Christ, I need to see this freaking movie.
Yeah. I want to see it. I need to see it because it looks badass.
So, yeah, that's that. Willie, I mean, we talked about this already, and we're not big, huge fans of Dune. I mean, all I can remember is the ones from back in the day, and that was a very vague memory. I'm going to tell you right now, very vague. But it looks like good things are happening with this new 2021 Dune. Can you tell me a little more about it, or tell us, should I say?
I will say it. You already mentioned it, but I will reinforce it. Do not know much about the Doom lore. I know that the lore is more complicated than the freaking Lord of the Rings, but I'm not into it. The original 1965 novel by Frank Herbert has a huge following, and I'm not gonna say anything that's gonna offend them because they know about it. I don't. I will say that people are talking about the fact that Denis Villeneuve's adaptation of this movie is pretty good. And despite the fact that this is just the first half of the book.
The first half? So there's going to be other continuations for the movie for
I'm going to say there is.
Huh.
Because, I mean, I've told you before that movies aren't made as just one movie. They plan for sequels and trilogies before the first one came out because Hollywood is Hollywood.
Yeah.
But hey, there was fear from hardcore fans that this was going to be another butchered version of the movie, just like the original Dune movie. The movie was not very well liked, but it looks like they may have something here. I hope so. I never want for movies to fail, except Transformers and Fast and Furious, but that's for a different reason.
I understand. We understand.
But I don't like seeing anything fail. I like to see things that make money and make people happy.
Indeed.
I don't want to see 10 of them, but I like to see one.
I see.
I'm weird like that.
No, it's understandable, Willie. And being that we're on the subject of movies and stuff like that right now, Patty Jenkins is on the news again. So, of course, Wonder Woman 1984 director Patty Jenkins has criticized streaming movies, even though that her movie was a streaming movie when it came out. But that's a different approach because they came out during when everything was really shut down. So, Patty Jenkins says that streaming movies look fake. All of the films that are streaming services are putting out, I'm sorry, they look like fake movies to me. Pretty much that's what she said at CinemaCon. And as part of the wider conversation on the futures of theatrical experience, she pretty much said, I don't hear them. I don't read about them. It's not working as a model for establishing legendary greatness. Willie, being that we discussed a couple of times before about Patty Jenkins 1984 Wonder Woman and like pretty much our pros and cons of the movie, what do you think about the fact that Patty Jenkins is saying this about this movie, like saying things about streaming movies, being that hers is one of them as well?
Well, let's start by saying that her movie was not a streaming movie. Her movie was a theatrical movie that was put on streaming.
Yes.
But she said the distinction that she's trying to draw is that movies that are made with a budget for streaming don't have the same pull with her as movies that are made for a theatrical release. Shock, gasp.
I see.
Because the movies that are made on Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime don't have the budgets that a Wonder Woman 1984 would have.
Okay.
That's funny though that she said that, because Wonder Woman 84 stars Gal Gadot, and Gal Gadot is having they saw a trailer today for a new movie starring Gal Gadot that's going to be on Netflix called Red Notice.
With Ryan Reynolds, right?
With Ryan Reynolds and Dwayne Johnson. So anyway, I mean, I'm sure that she's not doing it to this Gal Gadot, but Gal Gadot doesn't just do your movies.
It's true. But I don't know. I just find it that her saying that it's a little weird, but I kind of understand what she's saying. But I'll just leave it at that. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of her fans were, not heard about it because they're still her fans. But I guess they're gonna either understand it or really not like what she says. So I don't know. I just say, to everybody here, what do you guys think of what Patty Jenkins said? Do you agree with her? Do you agree the fact that the budget for these streaming movies are not the same as the ones in the theater, or they kind of compare? I mean, I don't know. You guys let us know. What do you guys think about that? And on to brighter side of news. Christopher Lloyd came on and they did a short, a very small little short for a Rick and Morty teaser, which Christopher Lloyd came out playing a live action Rick in a bizarre fucking new teaser. So in the teaser is dubbed C-132, reference to the universe from all, pretty much from the whole Rick and Morty thing. So it's a live action Rick and Morty steps out of a portal and he's in the garage, and it's crazy to see Christopher Lloyd pretty much, trying to be Rick, even though that this is kind of like the same as Back to the Future, kind of. I mean, Doc Brown was a no raging alcoholic and a badass, but Doc Brown was still awesome in any way. Were you able to see this shit, Willie, by any chance? Because this is so fucking cool. I
didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see it, but I mean, you look at Rick, and yeah, Christopher Lloyd. I get it.
It's
I get it.
dope.
I don't know
It's
about.
dope.
I don't know how you feel about Jaden Martell being Morty. I don't
I like
have any
it.
skin in that game.
I really like it. Is the kid from It, dude, and he's awesome, dude. He's awesome. He looks like Morty. He looks like a Morty. Let's just be honest. I would have been terrified if all suddenly I saw Christopher Lloyd with Michael J. Fox and he's like, "All right, Morty, we're home," and I would have been like, "What the fuck? Wait, what?" And then I would have been, I'd have been giggling and then kind of shocked. But I'm okay with the kid they got. He looks pretty cool. He looks like a Morty. He looks straight up like a Morty.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I'm not. Like I said, I have no skin in this game. I don't care about Rick and Morty. As a matter of fact, to keep that annoying trend that I see on Facebook a lot, because if I have to read it, y'all have to hear it.
yeah,
I was today years old when I found out that Rick's full name is Rick Sanchez.
awesome.
I didn't know.
Like that's his name.
Now I think of Channel 7 News.
Rick Sanchez.
Yes.
So, Willie, it's time to piss you off because it's
No.
must. It's a
no.
must. Yes.
No. You go
Yes.
right ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So, One Piece live action show is it's coming to Netflix. So we all got this little 3D-ish logo inspired by manga. It's the official inspired freaking logo for the new live action adaptation of One Piece that is coming out to Netflix. So all this was shared on Twitter by Netflix, and I look, I like One Piece. I love One Piece. I will watch it every once in a while, but I don't know how I feel about this one. This one is actually a little off for me. A little off, because how are you gonna make that guy be all stretchy and stuff in a live action? Willie, being that we talked about the whole thing about Patty Jenkins saying about they look pretty fake and whatnot, how do you feel about this one?
Now you see what I've been telling you.
I do, but I mean, we can't compare apples and oranges in this one.
No. This ain't apples and oranges. I'm just saying, it was funny when I was bitching about how they did Bleach and Death Note, and now they're definitely gonna do Cowboy Bebop. But now when it's One Piece, and I don't care about it.
Yeah, but Cowboy Bebop, I don't know why I feel like Cowboy Bebop will do better than One Piece.
I don't know. I feel like it would not be something I would be cool with, because, sorry, some things you just shouldn't touch.
That's true.
Cowboy
agree.
Bebop was as close to perfect as far as anime concerned for me. It's about as close to perfect as I can imagine. And to see someone go and make a live action version of it, and then I noticed from the people who brought us Full Metal Alchemist.
Ugh. But I don't know.
I just want to throw
it might be. Could we say it might be a different production that is doing Cowboy Bebop versus One Piece?
I don't listen. Whatever. Like, the one thing that's needed is for Netflix to go in and say, as they're creating an anime universe, that's going to lead into Jump Force.
Wow, that's. Ugh. So you think they're gonna bring in Dragon Ball Z the movie into this universe?
Listen, they already have Death Note, Bleach, and now One Piece. Might as well. Why don't you do Naruto while you're at it?
Wow.
Another thing I don't care about.
It's gonna be a one big old shitstorm. But you know what?
For the record, Jump Force was a big shit show. So at least they're being accurate.
All right. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, this segment is brought to you by D2D, Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. All in caps, description down below. You know the drill, guys. Copy the promo code, click on the link, paste on the shopping cart, and that's 10% saved there, guys. Also, make sure to follow our friends at Decora Lights, which has some killer LEDs. They can freaking, put some cool things on there for you could give to your significant other, loved ones, friends, family, boss, whoever you want to do it. And no, Willie, they're not going to fucking put my face on there for your sheer enjoyment.
I have the picture ready and everything. I just need them to go and say, Willie, we got you, and this is gonna happen.
If they're listening, which I'm pretty sure they are, don't do it. I mean, just don't do it. If he pays you the money, no, I'm not gonna double it. I can't do that. I can't even double I can't even double a burger right now. But just don't do it. Don't. Okay, Willie?
Listen, you go ahead and live your optimist life. I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm going to throw money at the problem.
Bastard. Okay, fine. So, guys, besides that, make sure to hit like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button so we come with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. All right, guys. Just to give you guys a heads up, Monday, there's going to be no show. We're going to make sure to take a nice day off so we can be nice and ready for you guys on Wednesday. All right. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Ah.